Welcome back to Supremely Black Podcast. This is your host, D Rose. Now, what's good? It's been a minute, so we back at it, man. If you're watching the video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, if you're watching the video, hit the like button. That's the best way that you can actually ask to support. So it's been a lot going on. I'm trying my best to catch you up on just everything and give my thoughts on it. Still, my thoughts and prayers goes out to everyone that was impacted by the fires that are going on or went on in LA, Los Angeles County to be exact, right? It's been a lot. So now, as we know, excuse me, the fires are no longer just dominating the headlines. We had the inauguration, Martin Luther King Day on January 20th. We've had particular artists performing at them. You know, we've had, Nelly was under fire, Snoop Dogg was under fire, Soulja Boy was under fire. You know, you got all the talking heads of all the people that are irate, calling them sellouts, Sambos. You can't call them Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom went against the system. They call them Sambos, sellout, etc. So I'm gonna get into all that, man, because you know these are some of the things that have been going on within the urban community. Meanwhile, there has been some laws that have been passed that since Trump has gotten to office, he has rattled the cage already and jumped in and got straight to work. But we're gonna get into it. Snoop, guys, let me holler at you real quick, homie. I know a couple years back, about 4 of them to be exact. Now you said which one of them Sambos is gonna be out here performing. Yes, massa, I do it for you, massa.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself.
At about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. Before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends, they want to go and damn you grind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gangs out.
Say, cuz that check clear, you said, oh man. You said, how much again? How long I gotta do the set? I ain't gotta hire no DJ or nothing, right? I can do it myself, Snoop. Hey, homie, you know, they been letting you have the last couple of days, man. Here's my thoughts. I don't claim either to be Democratic or Republican. None of that, right? I just kind of, you know, it's always weird to me is when people put celebrities, whether they're an athlete, entertainer, music, whatever, if they're in Hollywood and you put them up on a pedestal to where you feel as if that they are your actual friend, somebody that should share the same political views as you, and lo and behold, if you even think of them as a role model, it's crazy. I just thank God for my mama and how she brought us up, my family specifically. Like, we're not doing any people worshiping at all, but these people aren't role models, man. And he pretty much told you, could go choke up those seeds, crip walk, and get that Republican check. Snoop, do better, my boy. Yeah, so what I mean by that is, like, you know, just stay out the mix with it. If you know you going, just stay on the fence, straddling the fence, just roll with that. Now, I actually hardly ever really just like the takes that Stephen A. Smith speaks about, but I would actually like this one because he did speak about Snoop, Nelly, and Soulja Boy. I'm just gonna keep it real for just from a general perspective. I don't know anybody that's just like, hey bro, put on that Snoop, put that Nelly on that Soulja Boy. Excuse me, these aren't your top, your A-list artists, B-list, maybe even C. Like, they have some legendary music, but they're not the people that you're going to be just getting heavy rotation in the radio. If you go to a lounge, a club, you holler at your kids, your nephew, them, your little cousin, they're not playing either 3 of these artists. And then for the older people that may be tripping about it, let's just be for real, these aren't your top artists. If they were asked to perform, the check was clearing. I don't remember the last time that Nelly, Snoop Dogg, or Soulja Boy has sold out an arena to where we're just heavily supporting them like that, to where they wouldn't even have to chase a check to be for real with you. Snoop don't need it. And I don't know how the other people are invested. I'm just saying Snoop was well known outside of having to perform at a Donald Trump. But the other two artists for sure, I don't see them just packing out arenas. Maybe Soulja Boy out the country or something, but not, he ain't getting hood play like that. Let's just keep it real. But yeah, that was just kind of the high top. To me, I don't find any issue with what they're doing. If they want to cash a check, they want to get whatever they need to do, cool. I'm not calling them Sambos. I'm not calling them sellouts. I just don't think it's that deep. I do agree with some of the stuff that Nelly had happened to. I couldn't find the video, but where Nelly happened to respond and say, I didn't know. I thought I was coming to perform in front of the people and paying respect. I didn't know that you only supported me because you felt that we were aligned with our not same political views, which is very true, is because you don't know these people personally. You just listen to their music, or you like the way they play basketball, or you like the way they act. That's just the truth. So yeah, there was a few other things that had occurred, right afterwards. So yeah, man, let people be who they choose to be. Don't get caught up in the whole worshiping and they have to be aligned with your views. If you like their music, or do your proper research and understand of who you are accepting. So right after the inauguration, Elon Musk had made a salute that it supposedly had offended people that thought he was talking about the big heads. You can't say their name because everything will fall out the sky and it'll be all type of issues. But the Anti-Defamation League said that they did not take offense to it. It was just, it looked very odd, but Elon was very excited. So let me tell you what that really means in so many words. That's what money do. And that's the power. That's the influence. You can't really do nothing about it. So like I said, get out your feelings, get into a bag. If you don't follow these brothers, this is Wall Street trapper. Trump gonna run up the economy, regardless of how you want to look at it. Get into all these, you see it all up here above. This probably be your best time that you ever gonna run up a bag. Like my boy Aristotle said, I've actually taken his his stock market class. Super dope, super informative. He has a great group, so you might want to check in and tap in with the honeybees if you really are looking into it. Quit getting, my final thoughts is just quit being so personal in regards to what's really going on. Look into these investment opportunities, do your research for yourself. If it's going to be an option for you to get you a bag, that's what you should be worried about. Of course, you got to take care of your family. Yes, of course, you got to take care of everything that's around you. But I would say this, capitalize off of the current times that we're in and allow yourself to be able to benefit from some of this. And no, it's not all about money, but the truth of the matter is it makes the world go round, so you'll pretty much be a fool not to get your hands on some of it. Of course, to put yourself in a better situation. If not, you're thinking about your kids, your nephews, nieces, etc. Don't be just so caught up in, the personal side of, this is how I feel, and just be caught up in the rat race, because in all actuality, to me, that's the biggest distraction, is that there's going to be a lot of millionaires, even billionaires created within this time frame, regardless of who you like, is that is in office. If this is something that you are mindful of or knowledgeable of these particular investment opportunities, get in there and make your money and get out the way. Let the rest of the people, if they want to argue about that, do that. But also, you just take the things that you're able to reap the benefits of it, right? Be able to give this back to pour into your community, your family, or what have you. But don't, I can't say, but don't. My focus would be is, of course, capitalizing off of these particular opportunities, staying prayed up, making sure my family is straight, and making sure that, the communities that I do live in is being impacted in a positive way, and we stand out the way and stand sucker free from everything involved. It's not just a color race. This right now is a battle between good and evil. So regardless of how you look at particular things, you got to make sure you go out here and make sure your people straight at the end of the day, because you can't save anybody else first until you save yourself. Save yourself, then save the people that you actually help, and that's how we're gonna be able to get to it. But as always, long live CC. I'm out.